Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Of course, bringing you another week of great New Hampshire music, artists from across a variety of genres. Let's dive right in this week on Local Outbreak. I've got a lot of great stuff for you, and we're going to open it up with from Manchester, New Hampshire. This gentleman, the name of his project, I don't know if he wants me to reveal his actual name. The name of his project is Syrian Stone. And here's some electronic music for you to open things up. This is called Catch on Local Outbreak by Syrian Stone. That was Catch by Syrian Stone, and keeping it in Manchester, New Hampshire. Up next, we're going to do, this is Jeff Allen, who has a solo album out. He's a Manchester guy. He's actually been on the show before. He is the singer from a band called Eden's Lie, which has been around for a really long time in the area. But he's got a solo album called Retraced, and this track, this is really good. This is called Comfortable with the Tragedy by Jeff Allen. That was Jeff Allen, Comfortable with the Tragedy. That's his from his solo album Retraced, which is really new. Let's keep it going. Okay, so this is a fascinating project. This is really, I always find really interesting and unique stuff for Local Outbreak. And everything from this label is really good. Burst and Bloom Records out of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. The project is Late Lights, and when I read the bio, I noticed they described this as talk rock. And I was like, "What is?" I'd never heard that term before, talk rock, but I could kind of guess what it was. It must be where they talk instead of sing. I shall say no more. I just want you to hear this, but I really like this a lot. So this is Late Lights, and this is called Day of the Dead. Next up on Local Outbreak.
The best minds of my generation. I have seen my generation. I have seen nothing. I have seen the best minds of my generation. I have nothing. Pull my drunk friend out from inside a bush and think he must be looking for the Mexico he's read about. A story of the beats, myth of newsprint photo with ringleader Ginsburg looking insane, neck roped in marigolds as he smiles next to a burro, Kerouac to his right, and already sideways off clay tumblers of shadow-cool mezcal. The pink fake of sun unseen above them in San Miguel de Allende. What else explains my friend's impersonation of Neil Cassidy, himself found dead not far from here after a marathon of cards and booze, the cold iron of westerly tracks, his final bed, dumb enough to pass out and freeze to death high up in the desert night. Dumb. So I yank him hard and loose-lipped off the cobblestone, stand him up in this city echoing with wedding-cake churches and wide, empty plazas, and slap his face hard. Wake up, I tell him, and hail a green and white taxi trundling by, throw him in the back, and hand the driver 50 pesos, an address. Gracias por todo, I said, and shut the door thinking, one less gringo to fill a jail cell tonight. I stand next to a park fountain gurgling blood red in reverence to Dia de los Muertos. 3 tiny skulls made of sugar sit on the ledge, forgotten or left in tribute. Tomorrow, my friend, shy and hungover, will call with some version of sorry, and I will say no problem, though it is, and turn back to an altar made of dried corn and flower petals, a small, clear glass of rum left for a friend recently dead, another drinker, because tradition dictates you leave loved ones something they treasured in this life, regardless. But I'm no hero. And now, sitting on the edge of the fountain, I see the same stars we all see, have always seen, high and tangled in their indifference, steely grains fastened to a sky that once held Dean Moriarty outside Denver. Lights Kerouac believed strong enough to serve as halos.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
You're listening to Local Outbreak. A moment ago, we heard Day of the Dead by Late Lights, a little bit of talk rock, a new term I learned. I really like that a lot. I think that's fascinating to listen to. You can find them on Bandcamp.com. I'm getting a lot of interesting feedback as we do the show on Facebook Live, recording it. Granite State Underground is asking where I find a lot of this music. And Bandcamp.com is really kind of become my go-to for... actually, the trick with Bandcamp.com, if you're looking specifically for artists from New Hampshire, is the search... there doesn't seem to be a way really within the site itself to search New Hampshire, but if you just Google Bandcamp New Hampshire... Google that, and then at the top of the searches will be Bandcamp New Hampshire tag, and then click that, and it'll take you to bandcamp.com, and it'll be all New Hampshire-based artists or artists that are on a New Hampshire-based record label or whatever it may be. And then you can click New Arrivals, which is what I do if I'm looking for new stuff, because I try to play really recent new music here on the show. Or you can do click Best Selling or Most Popular or whatever it is if you want to see what's really catching on Bandcamp. But yeah, it's a great site. I really recommend it. Let's keep things going. This is it John Webb? Let me make sure I got the name right, because I keep wanting to call him Jeff. It's John Webb. John Webb and the Elastic Band. This is a great track. This is called Tomorrow, Soon to Be Today. Up next on Local Outbreak.
did. Didn't care much if I did. Didn't know what love could do. Break a man straight into two. Leave him down and feeling blue. Didn't know what love could do. That 1,000 years that day, in 1,000 different ways, we will go our separate ways. Tomorrow's soon to be today. That 1,000 years that day, and in 1,000 different ways, we will go our separate ways. Tomorrow's soon to be today. Didn't have much of a plan. Didn't care much if I did. But didn't care much if I did. I didn't know what love could do. Break a man straight into two. Leave him down feeling blue. I didn't know what love could do. I died 1,000 years that day. 1,000 different ways, we will go our separate ways. Tomorrow's soon to be today. I died 1,000 years that day, in 1,000 different ways, we will go our separate ways. Tomorrow's soon to be today.
Tomorrow will be today. I know it cuts off kind of abruptly at the end, doesn't it? John Webb and the Elastic Band. Let's keep going. Of course, this is Local Outbreak, and this is Deer Leap is the next band I want to play for you. And we've definitely played Deer Leap on the show before, but they seem to put out a lot of stuff. They've got a brand new release. It's an EP, Bedroom Sessions Volume 1, just released July 3rd. And let's play this. This is called Phoebe Weatherfield. I don't know who Phoebe Weatherfield is or anything about her, but I know that I really like this song. Phoebe Weatherfield by Deer Leap, up next on Local Outbreak.
with IPMNation.com.
You're listening to Local Outbreak, bringing you new music from around the Granite State. I am Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com, and let's see. Hello to, of course, we record the show now via Facebook Live, and, I'm recording it via other means, but doing it on Facebook Live while I record it, I should say. And hello to everybody in the Facebook Live chat this week. We're recording the shows on Sundays, and then, of course, they air later in the week on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Oh, by the way, that was Deer Leap with Phoebe Weatherfield a moment ago. And next up on Local Outbreak, we're going to keep things going. This is Lauren Ames, and this track is called Habits. We just heard Habits by Lauren Ames here on Local Outbreak this week. And up next from Keene, New Hampshire, the project is called Cyclops. Well, this better be good. With a name like Cyclops, it better be epic. And this is called A Bird in Hand by Cyclops, up next on Local Outbreak. That was Cyclops with A Bird in Hand. And next up on Local Outbreak, this is, we play a lot of music from this label, 2 Ton Santa, which is in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. They've got a lot of really great, interesting stuff that they put out. And this is really new. Again, this came out just barely even a week ago. The project is called The Lowest Branches, and we're going to play a track in a moment called Laverne. But according to Bandcamp, so the Lowest Branches are the duo of Jordan Holtz and I'm always afraid I'm going to screw up this guy's name. He seems to be in a lot of different projects, so his name comes up a lot on the show. Guy Capisolatro III. I think I said that correctly. Capisolatro. I think that's right. So he's on there as well. And it says here that this album was written and recorded as part of the RPM Challenge in February of 2018, and then it was released this month. The RPM Challenge, that's one of those songwriting challenges where you have to, write I think you have to write a song a day or something like that. Seems like it's something that's come up a lot on this program over the years as I've interviewed various guests. So let's go ahead and play something from this project, The Lowest Branches. And we're going to play, again, the name of the song is Laverne by The Lowest Branches. Up next on Local Outbreak.
Let loose upon the time that's passing. Lit a fire to heat it up and let her know that I am passing by on ships we built out of the sun.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
You're listening to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Let's see. We have time for a couple more. Let's do this. This is, by the way, that was Laverne by the Lowest Branches that we heard a moment ago. And up next, I'm going to play, this is Guy Weatherby. And this is called Well, I Never.
Well, I never knew no preacher man. I never knew no preacher's son. I never knew the Bible. I never knew the gun. I never rode a pale white horse. Never robbed a train. I only know this broken heart. I only know the pain. Well, she never said she loved me back. She never took my hand. She never led me to the creek to bathe me on Jordan sands. She never looked me in the eye. I loved her all the same. She never knew my broken heart. She never knew my pain. I never shot my woman down. I never hung her high. Never stuck her like a pig. Never bled her dry. I never watched her waste away on an open desert plain. I only know I broke her heart. I only know her pain. And I know her broken heart won't ever break again.
Well, that could be described as haunting. I mean that in the best way possible. I like that a lot. That's Guy Weatherby. Well, I never. So to wrap up this week's Local Outbreak, I'm going to actually calling an audible, so to speak. I'm not going to finish the show exactly the way I had originally intended in terms of playlist. There was something I was going to play that I'm going to delay and play another week because I've decided I'm so fascinated with this project, Late Lights. And if you were listening earlier, you heard me play a song called Day of the Dead. They're called talk rock is the genre. It's the duo of Chris Locke and Rick Libby. And I'm so fascinated. They're from Keene State College, or at least that's where they met. I'm so fascinated by this project. I decided I'm going to play another track from this. It's their self-titled album, and I'm taking a little bit of a gamble here. I did not listen to this ahead of time, but I'm going to play another track from this because I really like what these guys are doing. I just think it's so interesting. So let's do that to finish up this week's Local Outbreak. I am Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com, and to close out this week's show, this is Late Lights, and the name of the track is Telling Stories. Like I said, this will be an adventure. I didn't listen to this ahead of time. Let's see what we got.
I said a crematorium was an ice cream parlor for dead people.
Even as my father laughed, I knew fire ravaged the body, that it shattered the hair first and then peeled the clothes away. But the invention felt good on my tongue. All through school I couldn't stop. Hallways throbbed with my voice, my deceit filling the air with static and wonder. Edison almost married my great-grandmother. My English teacher encouraged me to write it all down. My English teacher with a vein of numbers tattooed on her forearm. We told stories to stay alive, she said. To us, the Nazis weren't even human. Followed the boxcars as they lazied by. I could picture the countless hands sticking through the slats, rain skidding across their fingers, their open palms, stunned by the chill of spring air.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.